What's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning. Good morning to everyone. How's everyone doing? You guys like my daily picture of the Starbucks cup, huh? Good morning from Rhode Island. How are you? 2882 BO07. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing today? How's everyone doing? Good? Just had my morning Joe. Actually, not Joe, it's tea. Just had my morning cup of tea. Feeling great. Good morning, St. Louis, PSU. How are you? Hey, guys, I have a question. How did most of you guys find me? Was it through an email? Was it through just Periscope itself? Just if you can just kind of just send me a little message there. Let me know how you found me. I'm just curious. Good morning, Wilram 37. Global View on Periscope. That's how you found me. Global View on Periscope. Interesting. Kyle McCory. Let me see. I'm just trying to read the name. Podcast FBA. Awesome. How did you find my podcast? Just curious how you found my podcast. If you can share that. It's always good to know where your followers find you. Good morning, Karinita, 42. How are you? Thanks. Glad you can make a search via list. All right, interesting. As I learn more of this Periscope thing, I'm always trying to figure out. Thanks for the hearts. I'm always trying to figure out, how people find me. Good morning, greetings, Papa from Arecibo, Puerto Rico. How are you? Saw the word arbitrage, and that caught my attention. Looking for Amazon advice. Good. Excellent. Thanks, guys. All right, so I know that titles work. So that's awesome. It's good to know. So this way, I know how to write my titles a little better, so that I can get more viewers onto the Periscope. Good morning to everybody. Yeah, I wanted to discuss retail arbitrage. Six figures. Good morning, six figures. So yeah, I wanted to. Good morning, Must 111112. Wow, that's pretty long. Zany 27. Good morning. Fairlawn, have family here. All right, I'm from Paramus, nearby. Add Joe, Santa Nilsson 6. Thanks for joining. So I wanted to discuss really retail arbitrage and how you can find success selling on Amazon doing retail arbitrage. The market is like super. Let me lower this. Got some sun here, guys. All right. The market is very, very competitive for retail arbitrage. So I wanted to kind of discuss, just the state of it. You know what, guys? I'm going to pull back because I got the sun a little bit in my face and it must be like annoying for you guys. Let me just pull in here. Give me 1 second. I'm at a Starbucks parking lot. Let me see if there's a little better. All right, this might be a little better. Trying to position it, guys. All right, this will do for now. So, yeah, what I was trying to do is I want to go over with you guys. Good morning, Alex Bianco 21. I wanted to discuss the state of retail arbitrage. Be careful on the highway. Yeah, thank you. I'm actually on a parking lot, so I'm fine. It's kind of deserted here. No one's here, so I'm cool. Thanks so much for that. Yeah, so retail arbitrage on Amazon. I started obviously doing retail arbitrage, and I made a ton of money doing retail arbitrage. And if you know my story a little bit, I started really selling just pretty much anything that I can find, at Walmart. Walmart is my favorite store for doing retail arbitrage. And I would go in there, scan, and I would pretty much pick up anything that my scanner would tell me was at least 30-40% profit. Jill, a hug, Papa. Yeah. So I would pretty much just buy anything that I would find that would make me at least 30% profit, right, after all my expenses. And that was kind of my whole thing, at least 30%. Where am I going to get 30%? I'm not going to get 30% return on my money at the bank. So I figured 30%, I'm not even going to get 15%, not even 10%. But 30% would justify it simply because not Walmart. Target is better. All right, Target is good, but I would justify 30% because of my time. You know, my time going to the store, my time, you know, just the time that I'm putting in. Other than what the return that I was going to get on my investment, I wanted to make sure that there was enough compensation to compensate me for my time spent at the store. Because, as you know, retail arbitrage takes time. You have to take time shopping, and it take 2-3 hours. You know, it's time consuming, right? Because you have to scan and you have to go aisle by aisle to make sure that, you know, that you're finding the right products. So bottom line is that, you know, I wanted to make sure that a 30% margin was at least enough for me. Now, it's gotten super competitive, right? You know, it's gotten super competitive because everybody's doing it. So how do you maintain? Does the app tell you your profit? Yes. I use the Amazon seller app. Someone was asking if the app tells you your profit. Yes, it does. I use the Amazon seller app. To me, it's the best app right now. It's free, and it connects with your inventory. So I would use the Amazon seller app I would use another app in the beginning, was called Listtee, Listtee. Amazing app, but you got to pay for it. It's a monthly service because they allow you also to add inventory. But then I switched over to Amazon Seller App because Amazon Seller App was pretty amazing. You know, in terms of being able to connect to your inventory, being able to add products right from the app itself. To me, that was key because I would add a product, and then I can go back and delete it, but I would add it right from the app. And then when I got back to my home office, then I would do all the processing from there. But nevertheless, you know, the market has gotten tough. Like, for example, I would buy certain items, and where I was making $3-4 profit, like I checked lately, and you're making like 78 cents, which is insane. Why? Because the number of sellers have increased. So that's been a problem. Everybody's in a race to the bottom. Everybody's rushing to, you know, because everybody's afraid that they're going to get stuck with inventory. And I like to buy food simply because it's a consumable item, and if I can't sell it, I can eat it. Right? So there's a double win-win for me. You know, in that if I can't sell it, I can bring it back home and consume it. So, you know, I'm not losing there. But I sold everything: pet supplies. I've sold, some HBA items, which is household beauty items. Sold a lot of that stuff. A lot of shampoos. A lot of feminine products. Sold it all. But it's gotten really competitive. So what I like to do, and what I've done in the past, is bundling. Not many people are bundling branded items on Amazon. Okay, guys? This is something that I feel there's a huge market for, and that people are not taking advantage of it because it takes time. It takes time to really put it together. But if you keep on going for the low-hanging fruit, yeah, you're right. Someone is saying is keep the receipt. If it doesn't sell in 29 days, they take it back. That's the great thing about these big box stores, that they do take it back on a lot of items. But what I feel a lot of people are not doing, you know, and I've been talking to you guys on Periscope lately about private labeling, but I wanted to cover this retail thing because I feel that there's a niche that is not being served, and that niche is bundling products. And I've covered this in my podcast before, but I really feel that this is something that I wanted to share with you guys because it's underserved. It's an underserved market, and what I mean by that is, I'll give you an example. Now the summer's over, obviously, but ketchup, mustard, mayo, and a barbecue, grill set is a perfect bundle. Perfect bundle, guys. You would sell it like hotcakes. Nobody will get on your listing. You can do PPC to advertise it, and because they're name brands, you can name those in your title. You can name them in your product description. You can name them in your bullets. You're gonna get a lot of organic traffic, and with a pay-per-click campaign, someone else is not gonna go and do the same thing quite easily. Why? Because you can get fancy schmancy with it. And what I mean by that is, you can decide you're gonna put it in a box. You're gonna throw some extra stuff in there that might be incidentals, right? Just to add value to your bundle. You can make on each bundle anywhere around $10-12. Trust me, buyers will pay for it. They'll pay for convenience. Think of it. Let's go back to the example of the mustard, the ketchup, the mayo, and let's say the grill set, like the what you use to the tongue, what you use to flip the burgers over, the little brush set that you clean the grill the grill off. You can get all this stuff at Walmart. You can get all this stuff at Target. You throw it in there. You create the listing. Okay, someone who's looking to buy these things and prefers just to buy the whole kit will pay a convenience fee for it, and that convenience fee can be whatever you decide you're willing to price it for. The market will tell you what the price that it will bear. On top of that, being that no one's selling it, you have a competitive advantage because no one's going to get on your listing. You can turn on pay-per-click, you can advertise the crap out of it, and you're going to do extremely well, right? So you need to think about things like now. Now is the fall time. What is a great thing to sell now towards Halloween? You buy a pumpkin mix, you buy, say, carnation milk, you buy, a can of those can of raspberries, right? That that sit on the shelf. You can buy all these things and put a nice package together, a bundle. Call it the apple pie mix, the apple pie bundle, whatever you want to call it, right? And sell it. You're gonna do really well with that because, again, sellers are looking for the low-hanging fruit. They want to grab whatever they can off the shelf, put it in their cart, and send it to Amazon. If it requires a little more work, you're going to find that a great percentage of them are not going to do it. They're not going to do it. So I think that if you start bundling products, you're going to find a lot of success. Think about, the chocolate bundle mix. You can put a bag of M&Ms, the big bags. You can go to BJ's or Costco's, right? Buy the big bag of M&Ms, peanuts, big bag of M&M plains, a big bag of Snickers. Put it in a bundle and sell it. Get a box, do something different, right? Throw in something extra, an incidental that someone can't quite easily, duplicate or can't get on your listing because they might be able to find 2 of the ingredients, but they can't find all 3 of them. All right. This is what I mean, guys, about being creative and separating yourself from the group. Anyone that tries to list themselves onto your listing, if it's not the exact same product, they're not going to be able to sell it. On top of that, you can take out a UPC number that makes your product identical. In other words, makes it unique. So if their bundle box does not have the same UPC number, you can possibly get them kicked out of your listing if you report them to Amazon. So at the end of the day, it gives you competitive advantage. You can sell a ton of them, and you can do this day in, day out, and make $10 profit, $12 profit, whatever it is, even $8 profit. I'm just throwing some arbitrary numbers out there, but I would think you can make at least $8 to $10 profit on each unit sold. And now during the holidays, people want convenience. They want something that it's easy, something that is easy for them to put together. Okay, what's another mix that we can put together? I mean, look, we can go on and on for days here, and you can get creative on the types of bundles that you can put together, right? Another bundle now for the holidays would be anything that's baked, right? Anything that's in the baking section. Go to the baking section of Target. Go to the baking section of Walmart. If they have a Restaurant Depot, which is big here in the Northeast, and I know they have them around the country, open an account with Restaurant Depot. Okay, guys? They sell everything in bulk. So people like buying bigger stuff. You can do some bulk stuff from some items that you get from Restaurant Depot. What else? Anything, just, be creative. All I'm saying is be creative. Be creative. Think of things that go together well, right? I'm going to give you another one. You get dishwashing liquid. You get bathroom soap. You get dishwashing liquid. And maybe you throw in there laundry detergent, the pods. Something that doesn't weigh too much. But you might call this the kitchen and bathroom bundle set. I don't know. I'm just making this stuff up as I go along. Throw in there a sponge, sponges. Throw in there some kitchen gloves, right? A set of kitchen gloves to wash the dishes. Throw in there a sponge set, all right? Throw in there maybe a couple Brillo pads. I don't know. Make it unique. Get a UPC number, slap it on the box, call it a bundle, go to the post office. If you guys are in the US, or even if you're in the UK or anywhere else, I don't know how it works outside of the US, but in the US, you can get free post office boxes. You can buy the priority mail boxes. Tap away, guys. Give me some hearts. You can tap away on the priority. You can go to the post office, get the priority mail boxes for free. For free. You can throw your bundle in there. You're not paying for the box. You throw your bundle. You slap, you get a you create a UPC number. You buy a UPC. You list it on Amazon. Thanks for the hearts, guys. You list it on Amazon, and you list it on that UPC number. It's unique now. It's your listing. All right, guys. Now, you take pictures of everything. How do you learn this business? Well, if you go to my profile, you have my website on there. Just go to my profile, on this Periscope, and you have my website on there. You can actually go to my website. But if you actually go and you buy the priority mail, you get the priority mailboxes for free. You throw in this kitchen bundle, and put it inside the box. When you put it inside the box, you slap a UPC on it. You send it to Amazon, and here you have a kitchen bundle, right? Now, let's move to the bathroom. I think I covered the pantry, I covered the kitchen, right? And I covered the laundry a little bit, but let's go to the bathroom. Not literally, right? Not literally, but let's go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, put toothpaste, right? This is a great college student. Now that students went to college, back to college, this is something you could have done over the summer in preparation for kids going back to college. And I'll give you an idea. Take, 4 or 5 toothbrushes, throw in 3 gels of Colgate toothpaste, throw in a bottle of Listerine, throw in dental floss, throw in, what else? What else can we think about? Dental floss, throw in some deodorant, whatever. I'm just making this up. Throw in some deodorant. Hey, Greg. Hey, B-Ball Greg. How are you, buddy? Throw in some dental floss in there and call it your college bathroom kit. All right? I don't know. Just be creative. Be creative. That's the point. Be creative. Now you got this kit that is unique, right? And now you throw it in a box, send it to Amazon, right? And you can test it out. And what I mean by test it out is buy enough for 2 boxes. Buy enough for 2 boxes, send it to Amazon, create the listing, see how it sells. If those 2 boxes sell really well, go back to Walmart, send another 3-4 boxes, and repeat the process. All right, guys? Now you're starting to become more unique in your retail arbitrage game. All right, now you're starting to think outside the box. Trust me, sellers on Amazon like low-hanging fruit, okay? They want whatever they can grab right off the shelf, put it in their cart, send it to Amazon, and they're done. If it requires work, if it requires too much thinking, you're gonna have lower competition. What I'm suggesting to you guys is really stuff that it's gonna require you to get a pen and a pad, start writing down some things, start putting some kits together, and start testing the market. Okay? Start testing the market. You're gonna have success if you start thinking outside of the box. Does this make sense to you guys? Yes? Hit number 1 on your chat if it makes sense to you guys. Just hit 1 on the text chat, and I'll know that it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, hit number 2. All right, yes. All right, awesome. Thank you. Yes is even better. So these are things that I want you guys. If you're gonna get into the Amazon, thanks for the ones. If you're gonna get into the Amazon game, guys, think outside the box because there are a lot of sellers in the market, and you want to be able to distinguish yourself. You can create a huge business by just thinking outside of the box, right? If you're approved to sell in the automotive section, again, you can go to the auto parts store and think of things that are common, right? Think of things that are basic, right? Motor oil, basic antifreeze, stuff that's common and is highly disposable. You can put a bundle together and call it your automotive bundle. Trust me, someone's gonna buy it because you're gonna save them a trip to the store. Yeah, great. Just go to my website. Yeah, you'll get a ton of info. And you can email me at frank@onlinesalesmentor.com if you have any questions. Everybody knows I'm uploading a photo is a roadblock for me? Are they that strict on Amazon?